day there viewers, my name is Cliff. Welcome to my channel Vintage Time. Today will be another episode in thrift shopping down under in Australia. I should actually make an episode once a week because every week I have a budget of $15 to $25 that I spend on unusual items often when I go out looking for second-hand things. So vinyl, believe it or not, is back in vogue, and a lot of these albums you'll see that are bought for 50 cents each. Australian albums, this is the great Johnny O'Keefe, made famous because he was really Australia's first rock and roll star. The great J.O.K. Jackson Browne, we've all heard of Jackson. John Denver, and I do believe whoever dropped these albums off at the thrift shop must have had a lot of country music in their collection. But don't you love just the artwork? I mean, and this is what it's all about. Not only is the music good, but just the artwork. I just love that. Jenny Morris. Jenny is a very famous Australian singer. Sadly, she can't sing anymore. She has a medical disability that prevents her from singing. More John Denver. Jade Hurley. Now, Jade was very famous in the late 70s, early 80s, often seen on TV on the Mike Walsh show, and this guy is absolutely brilliant Australian artist, such a good piano player. Another famous Australian country artist, is Johnny Chester. In Australia, we don't have a lot of famous country artists. I think Slim Dusty would be the most famous, but Johnny is well up there. Jade Hurley again, solid gold. John Denver, of course, I like John Denver. He's obviously, a great American country singer. Now, this is an early cover of Johnny Chester. And once again, interesting. I find that just the early artwork is interesting. Look at that. Brilliant. Now, this is Johnny Farnham, probably in the top 10 musicians in terms of Aussie pop fame. Then we go into some rock and roll, and 50 cents each, Jerry Lee Lewis. Now, I've noticed that has been remaindered, like the whole cutout, which means it's been put into a sale. It's on a budget label, Summit, but that doesn't matter. Just brilliant. 50 cents. This was a big hit from Jenny Morris. She Has to Be Loved, and 12-inch single. Now, Judy Stone, see, a very famous Aussie artist in the 70s. So this is a really good pickup for me. Now, an early Judy Stone album. Now, this is unusual because it's on the M7 label. A lot of, not a lot, it really was a label that backed Australian artists. So there were a handful of artists that were on this label, and this record label is actually quite collectible. I might look up the value of this record on eBay. Okay, on to Jerry Lee Lewis, another album that's been remaindered. It's been put into a sale at some point, but it's on the Sun label, and they're getting harder to find. Johnny Chester, and we go to Judy Stone. So, all 50 cents each, and if you look at one of my early episodes on collecting beer steins and beer glasses, we'll take it over here. I picked up a massive beer glass for $4, big 1 litre stein. It's huge, and that will be in my collection. A Pauliner, and also a tiny little glass from Fiji bitter beer, and that was $1. So I reckon that's not bad. $14. I get to buy a few things I'm interested in. So that's over and out from me and Cliff from Vintage Time.